Sanibona, ngaphambi singene kwividiyo namuhla, ngithi angithathe lithuba ngibonge i-support nothando enikhombise lona lingaphezu kokucabanga kwethu. Siyacela niqhubeke nisiphote njalo ngokubuka amavidiyo ethu, ungakhohlwa ukukhomenta, ushare, ulike. Siyafisa ukuzwa umbono wakho. Sicela ke singene kwividiyo namuhla. Osukwini la izolo, uFloyd Shivambu bekamenywe i-ENCA lapha afika akhuluma khona kanje ngoNhlamulo Ndlela.
Party Jacob Zuma ever come to you and ask you directly if you are trying to overthrow him? Why was he listening to other people, not you? Who advised President Zuma of the MK Party?
No, there's never been a time where he directly came to me to say that I am going to overthrow him. But the report which was presented in the officials, the meeting of officials that took that decision, that report came with him and it was given to him by the people I refer to as scoundrels.
Do you know who they are, by the way? I'm just curious.
It's different people there. That includes an imbecile, a fool called Nhlamulo Ndlela, one of the foolish leaders of Umkhonto Wesizwe, who unfortunately represents the people there. He's always on drugs and always high on alcohol in terms of how he deals with issues. That is what we're dealing with every day. And he will even take pride that he is going to tell lies to President Zuma about him. And of course, he will use the otherwise very gullible and directionless daughter of President Zuma, who of course has got first front row access to President Zuma by virtue of being the daughter. So that is basically what we're dealing with. And of course, Nhlamulo was working with this.
Didn't you call her a druggie on social media?
I didn't say that. I didn't say she's a druggie. I said there are people who take drugs, which is true, and insult me on social media at night, and which is a fact in terms of what happens. Look, I don't want to deal with those issues. If anyone wants to challenge me about that, they can ask me privately as to who takes drugs and insult me, and I'll tell them. But I don't want to speak about that in public now.
Njengoba umuzwa ke uFloyd Shivambu la ekhuluma ngoNhlamulo Ndlela echaza ukuthi uhlezi edakiwe. Usho njalo phela wathi uthatha ama drugs, uhlezi edakiwe futhi uyakazi ncome ngokuqamba amanga ethi uyoqamba amanga kuPresident uJacob Zuma eyazi kahle ukuthi une backup yendodakazi kaJacob Zuma engena direction ngoba uthe it's a directionless daughter of President Zuma ukuthi Duduzile Zuma. Ilamagama ke awashilo uFloyd Shivambu ngoNhlamulo Ndlela. Igxathu ke lithathe uNhlamulo Ndlela ukuthi athathe lolu daba alibikela abameli bakhe. Kunencwadi kabambhalele yona sizobheka leso statement. Kodwa akuyena kuphela uNhlamulo ophawulile mayelana noFloyd. Kuyi press conference abekanayo ngokwedlule. Uthe i-ANC i-directionless. Nofikile Mbalula ucommentile. Asiqale kufikile Mbalula siza ukuthi utheni yena mayikhuluma ngoFloyd.
Not least, Floyd Shivambu say the ANC Youth League is directionless. Mandela and whoever didn't know what they're doing, you don't know what you're doing. He's the only one that knows what's happening. How do you respond to those three?
No, Floyd doesn't have any record of giving direction to anything. So we just take that as, slanderous remarks coming from a failed politician. But we wish him luck in whatever that he wishes to achieve. The ANC has got a guiding document that is reviewed from time to time, including the current implications of the moment we are in, of the GNU, to shape up the direction at all material times. So we don't do things because we are in accidents. So Floyd is in accident, and that accident looks like is a huge accident that he has come across. So when you are in an accident, you've got to go and fix the car, or you might as well be affected mentally and otherwise, because the accident was not just a head-on collision, it was heavy. And we understand that he is in a heavy accident. It's unbelievable that you can be in a party less than a year and then you get chucked out from being promoted, to the highest position, and you craft constitutions and people then just leave you. and then deal with you in that way. So it must be understood that when you are faced with an accident, it's a horrible experience. So that's what is going through.
Njengoba umuzwa kuMbalula ethi yena kamthathanga serious uFloyd ngoba ngokwakhe uFloyd ufana nomuntu ongena engozini. So umuntu mayingena engozini yaphazamiseka omunye uyathinteka nasengqondweni. Yingakho nje ethi lo mayini ayishoyo uFloyd uyisho ngoba ungena engozini. Akulula ukuthi ungene kwi-political party ungakaqedi nonyaka. Uthatha ubeke kwi-position ephezulu kusuka lapho nje bese uyasuswa lapha khona sokwenzeka zonke izinto ezenzakalayo. Cha, uFloyd yonke lento ayikhulumayo uyikhuluma ngoba ekwi-accident. Asibheke nasi istatement-ke esibhalwe uNhlamulo Ndlela. Kodwa ngaphambi bakungena kwi-statement, ukhona lo baba lo abathi ugogo wayelapha kwi-show ka-Dr. Sizwe Mpofu. Ubekhona namuhla futhi. Kona into ayisho ngoFloyd ngokwedlule ngicela ucaphuna naphambi asifundele indaba kaNhlamulo.
There comes a time when intelligent people worship the intellect. This tendency is at its worst when they start worshipping their own intellect. Once they start worshipping their own intellect, they are on their way to conflict between them and those who are threatened by that intellect. This is what may or may not have happened to the EFF, to the relationship between Floyd and Malema. Now, managing that kind of relationship, as I said, requires a lot of maturity. A maturity that may not have always existed in this relationship. Now, the fact that certain gifts of leadership reside in Julius, not in Floyd, may not have meant that Floyd has no great ambition. In other words, his ambitions are not limited to being a backroom guy who influences the content of policy and strategy. To your point about the personal in politics, I think we can safely say that at some point personality clashes, overtly or otherwise, do emerge between the two. And the EFF becomes too small for the two of them. And therefore one of them has to exit. Now, if I'm correct with some of these suppositions, Floyd is going to run into the same problem in the MK party. His intellect is going to be the source of conflict between him and others in the MK party. I remember listening to an interview between Tim Modise and Thabo Mbeki's mother. And the last question he asks Thabo Mbeki's mother is, what advice would you give to your son? And Mrs. Mbeki says, he must listen to others. He is not the only one who has ideas. Others have ideas too. I would give the same advice to Floyd Shivambu. Otherwise, his time in the EFF, in the MK party, is not going to be a good time.
Ama-predictions alo baba lo ugogo ngazi ugogo Mashiqi ukuthi nginqanda nje ukulibiza kabi isibongo sakhe. Ama-predictions wakhe ayiwashilo ngoFloyd siwabona enzeka. Yabona uma ulalela lo gogo lo uya-understanda kungani uFloyd ekhala ngokuthi lapha ku-EFF bekazizwa njengomuntu ocindezelekile nanjengomuntu kwesinye isikhathi kunezinto efuna zi-addresswe nguye kodwa uJulius kube uyohamba phambili. Kanti esikhathini esiningi ey'ntweni ey'ningi ukugqama yena uJulius. Kune-deputy president we-EFF wake wamuzwa wena kuphi ethini. So umuntu ogqamayo upresident. Kodwa leyo nto le uFloyd yayingamhlali kahle njengoba uzwa ugogo lo ethi uFloyd akafuni nje ukuba omunye umuntu naye ufuna ukuvelela akwazi ukuvela akhiphe ikhona nalo mhlawumbe kube khona naye izinto azikhulumayo. Ngicela uzwe la.
That are presented in terms of how the organization should be run. One person decides its direction, its character, its content, and is the only person who speaks in all the major platforms of the organization. I was in the EFF for 11 years.
11 years, yeah.
There were thousands of press conferences there. Even when I was the one who had qualitatively better explanations of some of the questions that would be asked there. A person will try to answer those questions because he wants to be the only one that speaks.
Do you mean Julius Malema?
Yes. Even if they were to ask about things that he has got no comprehension of, but would insist to be the only one that speaks The only time that I will speak in a press conference is when maybe a journalist had asked if I'm contesting him, that I must say in front of the journalist.
So were
that
you
I'm not contesting
advising
him.
Mr. Malema when you were there? He was just parroting what you were saying.
That was not the case. For bigger part of the life of the EFF, we gave the ideological character, but the operational model of the EFF, it's way too centralized, could become a true representative of the people. And that explains why the EFF in mass never got to attract quality leadership at local level, at provincial level, even at national level. If we go and check the composition of the caucuses of the EFF in Johannesburg and Ekurhuleni, it's difficult to find.
Nansi ke lethe khishonhla ebhalwe uNhlamulo Ndlela wayithumela nge-email eyithumelele uFloyd. Ibhalwe ngomhla ka-24 kuJune 2025. Ibhale attention Mr. Nyiko Floyd Shivambu. Isihloko sawo sithi Letter of Demand on behalf of Mr. Nhlamulo Ndlela for withdrawal of defamatory allegations, public apology and retraction. Abingelela lapha phezulu bathi si-actor on behalf of iclient lethu oku Mr. Nhlamulo Ndlela regarding i-defamatory noma ukumehlisa isithunzi nama-allegations angemahle wenzile against yena kwi-interview obunayo ne-ENCA ngomhla ka-23 kuJune 2025 approximately ngo-4:15 ntambama. During interview wenza ama-allegation lawa alandelayo.
Party Jacob Zuma ever come to you and ask you directly if you are trying to overthrow him? Why was he listening to other people, not you? Who advised President Zuma of the MK party?
No, there's never been a time where he directly came to me to say that I am going to overthrow him. But the report which was presented in the officials, the meeting of officials that took that decision, that report came with him. And it was given to him by the people I refer to as scoundrels.
Do you know who they are, by the way? I'm just curious.
It's different people there. That includes an imbecile, a fool called Nhlamulo Ndlela, one of the foolish leaders of Umkhonto weSizwe who unfortunately represents the people there. He's always on drugs and always high on alcohol in terms of how he deals with issues. That is what we're dealing with every day. And he will even take pride that he is going to tell lies to President Zuma about him. And of course, he will use the otherwise very gullible and directionless daughter of President Zuma, who of course has got first front row access to President Zuma by virtue of being the daughter. So that is basically what we're dealing with. And of course, Nhlamulo was working with this
on.
Baqhubeka ke bathi lapha ku number 3 istatement sakho specifically si-allege ukuthi noma sibeke insolo ezilandelayo ukuthi iclient lethu lihlezi le kuma drugs, iclient lethu lihlezi lidakiwe li high on alcohol, futhi iclient lethu lingumuntu onamanga othatha ipride oziqhenyayo ngokuqamba amanga yowatshela uPresident Zuma. Lama allegations owenze ku national television kwi platform ebizwa nge-ENCA ene audience enkulu aphinde futhi aba amplified noma abhebezeleka kakhulu ku social media nakwamanye ama channel. For example, i-interview le isipublishwe na ku YouTube, nansi link yakhona. Athi lama statements lawa enziwe recklessly futhi engenalo iqiniso. Njengomuntu oyi-public representative futhi oyimember yomkhonto weSizwe Party, you are duty bound ukuthi ngasikhathi sonke mawukhuluma on the public ukhuluma izinto eziqiniso ezi-accurate and ungenzeleli ukuze uhame abanye abantu noma cindezela abanye abantu. Ukufela kwakho ukuverifya lezi insolo lezo zenzile lapha ya bekukhombisa ukuthi le nto uyenze ngamabomu ngoba uviolate amalungelo eclient lethu. La malungelo lawa aphansi kwi-constitution yase South Africa okubala kuyi-common law, okuyi-defamation and his constitutional right to dignity and reputation under section 10 kanye no section 16 we-constitution yase South Africa. Bathi-ke izenzo zakho zinyathele noma ziphule amalungelo we-client lethu okubalwa kuwo isithunzi kanye negama elihle. And futhi sizimisele ukuthi sithathe lezi inyathelo sidlulisele phambili enkantolo kumajaji uma ngabe sikhona isidingo. Bathi-ke nanka ama-demand esiwabekayo kuwe on behalf of i-client lethu ukuthi ucomplye nawo within 48 hours uma usuyitholele letter. Ku-7.1 bathi funeka withdrawe futhi a-retracte noma ahoxise amagama akhe lawa awashilo kulaphaya. Obathi kufuneka abhale i-statement esobe sisho ukuthi lento ayishilo ngeclient labo lapha ku-interview abeka kuyo ku-ENCA ahoxisa amagama abo futhi le statement asibhale ku-X account yakhe asibeke laphaya for a minimum of 7 days ukuze kwenziwe isiqiniseko sokuthi sibonwa ngabantu abaningi. Aqhubeka lapha ku-7.5 bathi funeka manje ayeke ukuqhubeka ukukhuluma i-statement lezi ezehlisa isithunzi client labo noma ngabe ku-TV, ku-X nakwamanye ama-social media platform noma ku-public or private noma ey'nhlanganweni ezi-public noma private. Lapha ku-7.7 bathi uma efeyila noma enqaba noma eneglect ucomplya nalama demands anikwe wona within 48 hours, i-client yabo ba-instructile ukuthi badlulisele phambili udaba kuzo zonke-ke iy'nhlaka zomthetho ezi-available okubalwa kulo i-institution enjenge-High Court yase-South Africa lapho bawufuna khona isinxepezelelo mayelana ne-damage ne-harm ekhozeke kuyisithunzi se-client yabo. Futhi bafune ne-court order ezophoqa ukuthi ahoxise lama statement awenzile aphinde futhi akhiphe ne-public apology. Asisibambe le statement la. Asisibambe le statement la. Isona statement-ke lesi esikhishwe uNhlamulo Ndlela, abameli bakaNhlamulo Ndlela besibhalela uFloyd Shivambu ukuthi fanele aphendule base bemnikeza 48 hours ukuthi aka-responde within 48 hours. Asethembeke ukuthi uzoyithola, sizozwa ngayo ukuthi uthini. Mina nawe sidibane kwivideo elandelayo, ngiyabonga.